you guys want cheap and reliable coins, check out FIFAcoin.com. You can also get gift cards now with your coins on the site, which is really amazing. I'm gonna have a link to it in the description down below. Use Fangs for a 5% discount. Hey guys, how's it going? It is Fangs and welcome to a Q&A we're gonna be doing on my channel here today. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I decided to bring it to you on my channel. I'm actually probably, by the time this goes live, I think I'm gonna make it go live on Friday. I'm gonna be in London, but just arriving in London. I'm going to London to the Sidemen house. That's where I'll be probably landing. I think I would have already landed probably like around 10 or 11 a.m. and then maybe tired because on the plane, as somebody who is who's with child, which I guess I talk about a lot on this channel and some people might not like to hear that, but as somebody who is with child, I have to walk around and get up and do a bunch of stuff like wear compression socks because you don't want to get blood clots and all this kind of stuff. So I'm probably gonna be tired at that point, but this video is gonna go live for you guys and they'll be vlogging this week on this channel and my daily vlog channel FUBI. So if you want to check that out, that one gets way more behind the scenes than what we're doing. Link in the description down below. Subscribe to that. But we're gonna get started with this Q&A. I had you guys ask me some questions on Twitter and I tried to get to as many as possible. Sorry if I look. This is why you probably wonder why I'm not looking at the lens. I'm gonna try to this time. There's a thing right there where I can see myself. So that's, I look at myself. I shouldn't do that, but we'll do these questions here. Let's get started. If you're enjoying the content, please subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. All right, let's go. What do you think of Aubameyang to Arsenal? This is a big move. Aubameyang to Arsenal. That is just crazy. I would have not imagined. I know it was kind of like thinking about happening last year, if I'm not mistaken, but I would not imagine it would have gone through. And then I've also heard that Giroud is moving away, so they're gonna have Aubameyang and they're gonna have Lacazette. And I saw these funny memes where Lacazette like was at Aubameyang's medical and he's like, go, get out of here, no, go away. But I think it's insane. Like, it's awesome that he's gonna be coming into the EPL. This is a very FIFA perspective, and I do this a lot because I play the game a lot more than I watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do watch as much as I can, but there's not a lot that we get to see here in the US. You guys get to see everything. If you're in the UK or Europe, you see it all. We only see certain games and on certain channels, especially because I cut the cord in cable, so I have like this thing called Sling TV and I watch what I can when I can. It's always really early though, like 6 or 7 a.m. It's crazy, but anyway, so to have him in a FIFA standpoint on Arsenal for me is amazing because I'm gonna use that card all the time. I know some of his old informs are still gonna be BVB, but I can't wait. I literally can't wait to see it happen. Happy for Arsenal. I mean, they had a lot of stuff leaving from them, so I guess they needed it in their lives, but I don't know if that'll completely help them. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but that's crazy. I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below. What do you think about it? Are you going to watch the KSI versus Joe Weller fight? I'm not just going to watch the KSI versus Joe Weller fight. I'm going to be in. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to be in it. That would be kind of weird. I mean, if I wasn't pregnant, if there was another girl that wanted to box me, I might do it, but I did boxing whenever I was younger for a very short period of time, and at that point, I was the only girl doing it, so I had to face off against guys or boys at the time, and I got punched in the nose and had a bloody nose, and I never wanted to do it again. I never wanted to get punched in the face again, so I probably won't be doing any boxing, but I will not just be watching it, I will be there vlogging it, so make sure to check that out. Keep in tune with the channel so you guys can see all the stuff that happens. There's a JJ after party that I think I'm going to be going to. Can't say where, can't say when, but we're going. So there's a lot of stuff that should be happening. Hopefully it'll be a victorious one for him. I love Joe, not gonna lie. I love him as a person, but I want JJ to win. So I'm gonna be there and I'm gonna be watching it live. If you had another baby, what would you call it and what gender do you want? Well, since I'm already having a boy, although I still like to say, like, he's still in here and he hasn't come out yet. We don't know what is gonna happen to him in the future. I only expect great things. He's a healthy baby so far, a big, healthy baby. So I expect great things for him. But my first child, I always wanted to be a boy, and that's nothing against having daughters. I'm a girl myself, so it's not like I'm trying to be sexist or anything. I would have been happy either way as long as they're healthy, but I've always really just wanted the boy first. That's just something that I want. I see myself being a boy mom. It's hard for me to relate because I'm such a tomboy myself, and you know, I'm like a gamer, and I do all that stuff. Not that a girl won't do that. My daughter might do that too, but what if I get the complete opposite of me? What if I get the daughter who's like super cheerleader, super like want to get dressy, play dolls, and I don't know. Obviously I'll learn how to do that and how to raise her, but I just don't know if I would know at first. So it'd be an easier transition for me with a boy, but who knows, maybe he'll be into dolls and all that kind of stuff. I have no idea. I don't know what he's gonna be like. So my next kid, I don't care what it's gonna be. It could be another boy, that'd be cool. It could be a girl, that'd be amazing to have one of both, because I only want 2 kids if I'm even gonna have more than one. So if it was gonna be a girl, I would probably name the next one a name that I'm really interested in, and it's a family name, and it's not gonna sound right to you guys. for either the next boy or girl could be, for one, I've always wanted the name Bishop for a boy, and I was gonna do that for the first one, but no, I wanted Brooks to come in there and name him Rook. And whether it was a boy or girl, I just wanted it to be Brooks. So the next one is either gonna be, if it's a boy, he'll be Bishop, or his name will be Tankersley. And I know that sounds weird, but that's a family name, and you can call him Tank, which is pretty cool. But with a girl, I think that would also be cool to call her Tankersley, but not call her Tank, because then like that might be, what if she happens to be like just a big girl, you know? What if she's a big girl and we're calling her Tank and she's offended by it? I don't know, but that's probably what it'll be. When is the baby due? My baby is due May the 17th, 2018. That's his due date based on conception, but he could come earlier, he could come later. He measures about 5 to 6 days bigger normally when we've done our measurements. Now I don't think that they'll be able to tell based off that. They say that it's good to measure between 14 and 16 weeks, and then at the 20th week to see, and he was about 5 to 6 days ahead. So I'm imagining he'll probably come like, I mean, my wedding anniversary and Squirrel, my cat, it's really weird, my cat's birthday is May 10th. So if he came around May 10th, that would be awesome, but I'm thinking like May 12th to the 15th. Favorite song to sing in the shower? I don't even sing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't sing songs in the shower. I think about all kinds of stuff, but I rarely sing in the shower. If I do sing in the shower, I find myself singing, I don't know why I love this song, and it's not even that great, but the one that's like, do you believe in life after love? I know I just made my voice sound like freaking Kermit, but it sounds like that to me. That's the one that I sing to myself in the shower. That may be weird. I want to know what you guys, another thing in the comments down below, let me know what you sing in the shower. What is your favorite movie? My favorite movie of all time, the one that I watched the most, and this is kind of weird, whenever I was a senior in high school, I was a little bit sad, and that's because I was in love with Will, who's my husband, and he was away at college. We had separated that year, and I was a senior and he was a freshman in college, and I missed him, and so sometimes I get really sad in my room and I'd want to watch movies, and I had a VHS player. That's how ancient I am. I had a VHS player, and one of the only movies that I had on it was Not Another Teen Movie. So I watched that movie almost every single night to go to bed. It's like, it was funny and it brightened my spirits and it made me even happier, so I watched it and I loved it, and if I got a chance and I could watch it now, I'd watch it again. It's just a funny movie, Not Another Teen Movie. It's great. If you could have any talent, what talent would you have and why? I would really like to be able to sing. That would be an amazing talent, because for one, I'm already kind of like an entertainer, I guess, on YouTube, and I do gaming and I have a pretty okay talent in there, although FIFA has always been suspect for me, but in other games I'm pretty good at. I don't know how I've become my biggest FIFA channel, become a big FIFA channel, a big FIFA female channel, off of the game that I'm not the best at, but the games that I play besides that, I can get pretty good at. It's just FIFA, there's so many things that change, especially when they put patches and all that kind of stuff out. But to have all of those different things and then be able to maybe transition into like singing on YouTube, because like right now people are doing raps and they're singing and all kinds of stuff. I wish I had that voice, but I literally am tone deaf. I can't carry a tone to save my life. I also have troubles hearing my own self speak, which may be a problem with it. I'm sure maybe I could do some kind of vocal lessons and get remotely okay at it, but I just don't think so. It just has never been good. It doesn't sound good. So I wish that my talent was singing. That would be so cool. How did you meet the Sidemen? I get asked this a ton, and it came together very staggered. So the very first Sideman I ever met was JJ, KSI, and that's because he came into a live stream I was doing. He offered to play me in a match. I just knew I'd probably been playing the game for 3 weeks. He had a bronze squad, I had a pretty nice squad, and I beat him, and it was a big deal. And so that was the first one. I met him with like Nepenthez and Calfreezy, and then through JJ I met Zerka, and Zerka I like talked to a little bit on the side. We were in a chat together called The Hub, so I talked to him there, and through them I started talking to Simon, and just before I was going to England to meet everybody at Eurogamer, I talked to Simon and he was like, hey, I'm JJ's friend, I'm starting a YouTube channel, do you want to make a series together, which was UK versus USA, and I was like, yeah, sure. Like, we were both small at the time and I thought it'd be kind of cool to do the two different things in two different worlds, and we were more even at FIFA at that time actually, and so when I got to England, I met all of them at the same time, including Tobe Jizzle was there. I didn't meet Ethan until later. Actually, you know what? I might have met, before any of them, I might have met Harry first, but he wasn't a Sideman at the time, and that's because we were at the Unlock the Endless Cup. He was like 16 when I met him there, which was kind of crazy. So, met Harry first actually, but throughout that I met Ethan, and then I met Vicstar way later, so it was just kind of like a combination of how things came together with FIFA and JJ finding me in a live stream, and it just somehow worked out. It just grew. So that's how I met the Sidemen. Who is your favorite TV show character you've watched in any show, or in any show that you've watched? My favorite TV show character has to be Bill Compton from True Blood. Hold on, I got this. This doesn't particularly look like him, but Bill Compton from True Blood. He's got the little bit of blood right here. Somebody got this for me. I'll try to see if it'll focus on it. Look at that. That's amazing. So yeah, True Blood, I watched it for almost like 6 or 7 years. It had a bunch of seasons, and he was a vampire in there, and I just like his actor in general, like him as an actor. I watch a news show that he's on right now called The Gifted. I've seen his movies, although he dies in most of his movies, which is kind of depressing, but other TV shows he's been on, and I just like the guy's name, Stephen Moyer, and he was really good in True Blood. He was vampire Bill Compton on there. That show was one of my favorites. That's why I have the name Fangs. So I'd have to say he's my favorite character. Alright guys, so we finished the questions for today. I hope you guys did enjoy my answers to them. If you did and you enjoyed the content, don't forget, a thumbs up would be awesome. Get hyped for what's gonna happen with the vlogs and me being in London this week, and this is a big change up from what you're used to with all the FIFA content. I'll still try to put some FIFA content on here if I can record while I'm at the Sidemen house, but there'll be some other things that you'll see as well, possibly some videos with Simon. I think Lachlan's there, so some stuff like that I'll try to dabble with. That's gonna be it for this video for today. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.